It's not even cutting through. Okay, you know what? I'm going to sharpen my knives.
Cut. Quack, quack.
Duck. I'm so excited. We're going to sous vide the duck breasts. I am actually not preparing, I'm preparing them for dinner tomorrow. So I'm going to sous vide them today, and then tomorrow just warm them up and crisp up the skin. So I'm very excited. I've done duck breast before. If you've watched my duck breasts from when we were in France, I just did it over the stove. But since I'm at home and I've got my smart pot, I can sous vide in it, and I am very excited to try the duck breasts in there for a perfectly medium rare duck breast. So let's get started. I am going to score the duck skin, and you just want to cut into the duck skin and not all the way through into the meat. Okay, and I am just going to season the duck. Some salt. On the skin, and then on the back side, some salt. We have a bit of dry thyme here, we're just going to put a little bit, and some pepper. I'm going to put them into a Ziploc bag. Now, Ziploc bags are food safe, and because we're heating it up only to the temperature of medium rare, which is 135 degrees, it's perfectly safe to use these Ziploc bags to sous vide. And I'm just going to put 2 in each bag. Now, people who have food savers, which I don't have, may want to use the food saver to vacuum seal the meat into their sous vide bags, or into their bags to sous vide. But I'm just going to squeeze out the air as much as I can. And the whole point is we want the meat to sink into the water bath so that it stays submerged. And I'm just going to finish sealing that as I drop it into the water, because the water will push all of the air from the bag up. Okay, and now we're just waiting for the water to reach the right temperature. And then we'll submerge these into the water bath. Actually, we're almost there. 120. We needed to get to 135, so just a few more minutes. The app says it's 135 degrees. But my thermometer says it's 135 degrees. We're talking Fahrenheit here. And I had actually programmed it to reach 142 degrees. So there is a little bit of fiddling around to get the temperature of your water, the right temperature. And I want it at 135. So that's why I'm using a thermometer, to make sure that it's at 135. But when I put my duck in, the temperature is going to go down. And then it's going to cook it at the temperature that's being maintained until it reaches 135, and then it's just going to hold it there for as long as it takes to cook the duck. And we're going to cook it for 2 hours, and that's supposed to pasteurize it as well. And then we're going to chill it for tomorrow. So I'm going to put in one bag. Remember, I left the bag with a little bit of a hole here so that it will squeeze out all of the air that's in there just from the water pushing the air up, and we just want it to make sure that it sits in there without it floating, because we don't want any of the duck to be above the water. Okay, so that's fully submerged, and then I'm going to put the other one in. The water is just very warm, so I was even able to touch the water. A little bit of air here, I'm just going to squeeze that out. And now we wait.
Do you hear that music?
That's my daughter practicing her cello. Okay, I'm just creating a ice bath. Since I'm not, the only reason why I'm doing this is because we are not eating it right away. So I'm going to chill it and then put it in the fridge. And then tomorrow I'm going to warm it up and crisp up the skin. But for now, I'm going to fill this with some ice. You can always add more ice if the temperature of the water goes up too quickly. So, and with the juices that are left in the bag, we can make a gravy or a sauce with it tomorrow. Okay, we're going to let that soak for an hour and then put it in the fridge.
Hey.
Are we on?
Yep.
Alright, so now it's the next day and I had put all of my duck into the fridge and now I have heated my Instant Pot back to 135 degrees Fahrenheit and I'm going to warm them all up. Well, they're already all cooked. And I'm just gonna, there's 8 of them here. And I'm going to see if they will all fit in my pot. Okay, they are all submerged. I'm gonna put my temperature thermometer back in there. And it should take about half an hour for everything to heat up again.
Hey, what's going on?
Alright, always so stressful near the end. Okay, the duck is ready. And I'm taking them out of the bag. I'm just going to dry them up a little bit. And then put them in the pan with a little bit of butter.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Boy, they look kind of gray right now, huh?
I know.
That's a surprising thing about the sous vide look before it's finished.
A couple tablespoons of butter going.
How much was that butter?
About 2 tablespoons of butter.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put them skin side down. Alright, so it's been a couple of minutes. It's looking very brown. It's just another minute or so, and then we're going to flip it over and do 1 more minute on the other side. Turn it over. Nice and crispy. Maybe that one will stay a little bit longer. Alright. Okay, I'm just cutting in, and look. It's beautifully medium rare inside. And we're just going to serve it up. I've got hungry guests waiting. If you like this video, please hit like below. And if you don't already subscribe, please subscribe so that you will be notified of new videos. Thanks for watching. Sous Vide Duck. Delicious.
Cool.
You're such a geek.